Welcome in the seventh chapter of Yoga with Pradeep Singh. Today I'll describe you the meaning of sun salutation and its ancient and modern relevance. So let's start. First of all, let me tell you the meaning of sun salutation. However, many people know what is the meaning of sun salutation, but for the people who don't know, I repeat it once again. The word sun refers to the sun god, the source of energy and source of life for all the creatures on the earth. And the word salutation stands for the way you greet, you welcome, you show your respect and gratitude. So here, sun salutation means the way you welcome, you greet, you show your respect to the sun god. In ancient time, people took different ways of showing their respect to the sun god. Like some people, they wrote verses in ancient language that is called Sanskrit. So they wrote verses in Sanskrit language to praise the sun god, and some people took help of Hatha Yoga to get blessings of sun god, and some people performed mudras, some people through meditation, through pranayams, tried to show their gratitude and respect to the sun god. So among all these, there is a very famous ancient story about Hanumanji. Hanumanji is a Hindu god who is half monkey and half human with his body. So when Hanumanji was in his teen, he decided to convince the sun god to accept Hanumanji as his student and give him wisdom and knowledge. So with this wish, Hanumanji went to the sun god and spoke his heart to him. The sun god, being reluctant, put a condition in front of Hanumanji that if you could cope up with my speed throughout the day, when I rise in the east till the end of the day when I set in the west, then I'll think over it if I can accept you as my student. So Hanumanji accepted it, and the next morning when the sun god was ready to start his day and to rise in the east, Hanumanji in the morning, facing the sun god and standing by folding both his hands in Namaskara Mudra, stood in front of the sun god. And the moment the sun god started his journey from the east, and throughout the day till the end of the day, when he completed his journey in the west, Hanumanji coped up with the speed of sun god, keeping his face towards the sun god and performing the retro walk. Retro walk means moving backward. So the sun god was moving forward, and Hanumanji, facing the sun god, was moving backward. And this way, Hanumanji tried his level best to cope up with the speed of sun god. And it is said that it took Hanumanji many years to convince the sun god to accept Hanumanji as his student. So, having seen Hanumanji's consistency, determination, sun god was impressed and accepted Hanumanji as his student and decided to give him wisdom and knowledge. Hanumanji hardly took 7 days to grasp all the knowledge and wisdom from the sun god. And when Hanumanji, at the end of his course, asked the sun god what should he offer the sun god as a Guru Dakshina. So, Guru Dakshina is, you can say, a ritual or a custom in Hindu religion. And let me describe you what exactly the Guru Dakshina means. When a student takes wisdom or a knowledge from his teacher on behalf of the knowledge and the wisdom he receives, he pays something in return to the teacher, and that is called Guru Dakshina. So here Guru means the teacher and Dakshina means offering, or you can say fees. So when Hanumanji was done with his learning from the sun god, at the end of the course, he asked the sun god what should he offer him as a Guru Dakshina. So the sun god said that I am blessed to have a student like you. So having you as my student is nowhere less than the Guru Dakshina for me. So you don't need to offer me anything in return. I am happy with you. So Hanumanji, being very sensible and very understanding, promised to the sun god that as you being so kind to me has not taken Guru Dakshina, so I am being your student, make a promise to you that today onwards, every morning when you will rise in the east, wherever I will be in the world, I'll stand up and show you my gratitude and my respect and will greet you with the Namaskara Mudra. So from here, the term sun salutation came into the knowledge and came into the fashion, you can say, and Hanumanji started his way of sun salutation thereafter. And Hanumanji performed sun salutation in Namaskara Mudra every morning. So this is the ancient relevance of sun salutation. Now I take you to the modern era and I'll tell you the modern relevance of the sun salutation. In 20th century, around 1920, there was a king and his name was respected Bhavan Rao Srinivas Rao Pant Prajapati. So I repeat it once again. The name of the king was Bhavan Rao Srinivas Rao Pant Prajapati. He was king of Aundh. Aundh is a place in Pune. Pune is a city in Maharashtra. Maharashtra is a state in India. So Bhavan Rao Srinivas Rao Pant Prajapati, being a king, used to pay full attention in physical fitness and mental fitness also, because he was a king, so he knew the importance of being physically fit. So, for being physically fit, he used to practice wrestling. So, he was a wrestler also. So, early in the morning, after waking up, he used to practice wrestling. And it's when it's been years practicing wrestling, he became expert in it and became a good wrestler also. Then he added some innovative body movements as a warm up to improve his wrestling and to improve his performance as a wrestler. And later on, when he wrote a book, and the name of his book was The 10-Point Way to Health. So he wrote a book in 1928, and that the name of the book was The 10-Point Way to Health. In that book, he mentioned that warm up as a sun salutation. So the sun salutation, designed by the Bhavan Rao Srinivas Rao Pant Prajapati, was set of 10 body movements, or you can say set of 10 body postures or asanas. So he named it after as sun salutation, and he mentioned it in his book in 1928. And just 5 years after that, around 1933, there was an Ayurvedic healer and a scholar and a learned person. His name was respected Tirumalai Krishnamacharya. Respected Tirumalai Krishnamacharya started an independent yoga institution in 1933, and in his institution he taught yoga to the people, and there he introduced the sun salutation that was set of 12 asanas, and it was the modified form of the same sun salutation that was designed by respected Bhavan Rao Srinivas Rao Pant Prajapati. So the sun salutation that was designed by Bhavan Rao Srinivas Rao Pant Prajapati, it was a set of 10 asanas. So later on, in 1933, respected Tirumalai Krishnamacharya added two more steps to it and made it 12 asana set and kept it same as it is the sun salutation. So the same sun salutation, same set of asanas he taught to his students in his yogashala. So he gave name to his yoga institution as a yogashala. So in his yogashala there was some learned people got knowledge of yoga from him, and out of those people there are some famous names like A.G. Mohan, Gayatri Devi, and K. Patabhi Joyce and B.K.S. Iyengar. So B.K.S. Iyengar and K. Patabhi Joyce learned yoga from the respected Tirumalai Krishnamacharya, and later on they created their own way, own style of teaching. Like B.K.S. Iyengar created Iyengar Yoga, and K. Patabhi Joyce invented Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga. And when I think about these two legends, I have immense respect for them, because these are the two two learned yogis who contributed a lot in the field of yoga, who did a lot of research to make yoga beneficial for the people all around the globe. And BKS Iyengar also did his research in Sanskrit verses and tried to compile it with his yoga teaching. And K. Patavi Joyce did his research in breathing pattern and combined it with his yoga teaching. So these are the last two learned people who really contributed to the yoga, and it's been more than 60 years. I don't find any other name that could even contribute 1% of them. So that's why I have immense respect for Mr. BKS Iyengar and K. Patavi Joyce. Yeah, so the sun salutation that was designed by respected Bhavan Rao Srinivas Rao Pant Prajapati was developed by respected Tirumalai Krishnamacharya, and later on that was made world famous by respected BKS Iyengar and K. Patavi Joyce. And this is the same salutation, sun salutation that everyone around the globe practices. So I'm talking about the modern sun salutation that everyone practices, that is set of 12 asanas. So this sun salutation is called modern sun salutation because it was hardly 100, it was invented hardly 100 years back. So now I told you about the ancient relevance of sun salutation and the modern relevance of sun salutation. There is one thing common among modern sun salutation and Hanumanji and the sun god. I take you back to the story of Hanumanji once again. I told you that when Hanumanji was asked to cope up with the speed of the sun god, so Hanumanji stood in front of sun god, folding both his hands in Namaskara Mudra, and throughout the day, when sun god was moving forward, Hanumanji was moving backward. Okay, so now I'll take you to one term that is used in physics. In physics, there is a term called trajectory. Trajectory means curved walk. So in general, we see things moving either horizontal or vertical, either parallel to the earth or against the gravity. But there is another way few things move, that is called curved way, like rocket moves in the sky, like spacecraft travels in the space. In the same way, the way sun rises in the east and throughout the day after its journey sets in the west. So this is called curved way. So when something moves in a forward direction in curved way, that is called forward moving trajectory, and when something moves backward in curved way, that is called backward moving trajectory. So here when we see the incidents when Hanumanji was facing to the sun god and moving backward, keeping the pace with the sun god, that is called backward moving trajectory, and the god's son was moving in forward moving trajectory. So the sun god moved in forward moving trajectory and Hanumanji moved in backward moving trajectory. Now I'll take you to the modern sun salutation. The same thing, the same principle of trajectory is noticeable when we perform asanas in modern sun salutation. We stand in prayer pose, then we stretch our both hands over the head and we go for backward bend. That is called backward moving trajectory. Our head moves in backward direction in a curved way. That is called backward moving trajectory. Then we go to the forward bend. That is called stand in forward bend. Then our head moves in forward moving trajectory. Then we take a lap and then we stretch our head towards the sky. That is called one leg lunge. Our head again goes in a backward moving trajectory. Then we go to the down facing dog pose, that is backward moving trajectory. Then we go to the cobra pose, that is forward moving trajectory. So the one similarity among the sun god Hanumanji and the modern sun salutation is trajectory, forward moving trajectory and backward moving trajectory. There are some examples that will make it clear to you how you can find it out if it is forward moving trajectory or backward moving trajectory. Like the pollution analysis is done on the basis of forward moving trajectory. Automatic car parking, when you look into the screen and you park your car by driving it backward, that is on backward moving trajectory. When spacecraft travels in the space, that is forward moving trajectory. When sun travels in the sky, that is forward moving trajectory. Now I'll tell you the benefit of forward moving trajectory and backward moving trajectory. When you are in forward movement or you are in forward moving trajectory, your eyes play very important role to maintain that movement, to maintain that rhythm. Like I give you an example, you are walking on the road and you see that some vehicle is about to cross you. So before that vehicle crosses you, you cast your look at that vehicle, and the moment you cast your look at that vehicle, your eyes help you to decide the distance of that vehicle, the size of that vehicle, the color of that vehicle, the texture of that vehicle, and with the help of your eyes, your brain directs your body, and then your brain and body come into the rhythm, and the moment that vehicle approaches you, you just take a side and let that vehicle pass by, and then you keep moving forward. So this is the way your brain, your eyes and your body maintain a rhythm, maintain a movement and maintain a walk in forward moving trajectory, in forward move. But when you are moving backward, that is called retro walk, or when you are in backward moving trajectory, you don't get that much of help of your eyes as you get in forward moving trajectory. So when you are in backward moving trajectory, your eyes are looking forward, but you have to make backward move. So here, because your brain is not getting help from your eyes, so your brain need to be extra aware, extra alert to give a signal to your body, and your body also need to be very alert and aware to take that signal correctly, and this way your brain and body need to be extra alert and aware to maintain the rhythm, maintain the movement. And when you are in backward moving trajectory, backward movement, when you are on retro walk, It is very good for sharpening your brain and body coordination, that is called nervous system. So when you are in backward movement trajectory, it is good to sharpen your nervous system. What is nervous system? Brain and body coordination. So when you move forward or you are in forward movement trajectory, it is good to establish a right sync among your eyes, your brain and body. When you are in backward movement trajectory or when you are in backward move, it is good to sharpen your nervous system. So when you perform sun salutation, when you are doing forward bending, it is good to sync among your eyes, your brain and body. And when you are going for backward bend, where your brain is not getting enough help from your eyes, that is good for your nervous system. So this way you can say that sun salutation is not only good to tone your muscles or to improve your blood circulation, but also to sharpen your nervous system. So this is the similarity among Hanumanji and the sun god and the modern sun salutation. Now, how we should perform sun salutation? So the sun salutation that everyone is practicing, I did a research on it, and then I did research on the body type. Like, we have three body types primarily, that is ectomorph, mesomorph and endomorph. So keeping the body type in my mind, I invented three sun salutation. One sun salutation is for toning your muscles, and second sun salutation is for toning your joints and strengthening your bones, and third sun salutation I designed for the balance, for left and right body balance, inner and outer body balance, and upper and lower body balance. So let me tell you about the first sun salutation that I designed for toning muscles. As per research, it is said that once women cross 30 years of their age and men cross 40 years of their age, they they start losing body muscle mass. So women, once they cross 30, men once they cross 40, they lose their body muscle mass. So what should be the ratio of body muscle mass and body fat? In women, it should be 70-30, means 70% of body muscle mass and 30% of body fat at max, not more than that. If it will cross more than 30% in women's body, then it will be dangerous. And for men, it should be 75% body muscle mass and 25% body fat percentage. If it crosses 25, it will be an alarm. So keeping this thing in my mind, I designed the sun salutation. By practicing this sun salutation, you can tone your muscles. And one more thing, once women cross 30 and men cross 40, they should add weight training with their yoga. Like, if you have been practicing yoga, add weight training at least 2 days, if not possible 1 day in a week. You should do weight training, and you should more focus on strength based asanas so that you can strengthen your muscles. Okay, so I'll in next video, when I'll be performing all the sun salutations I have designed, then I'll describe you all these things again. So this is the reason that I invented sun salutation for toning your muscles. And now the second sun salutation that I designed for strengthening your joints and making your bones stronger. The same thing, women once they cross 30 and men once they cross 40, their bones start becoming fragile. and your bones start losing its density. So to maintain density of your bone and stopping it from being fragile, you need to work on strengthening your joints and for making your bones stronger. Okay, so for that, what you can do with yoga, you can add on one more thing, that is called walk. I'm not talking about brisk walk, I'm talking about normal walk. So you should at least once in a week or twice in a week should go for a walk, 40 to 45 minutes walk, so that it can help your bones to become stronger. So for toning your joints and making your bones stronger, keeping this thing in your in my mind that men once cross 40 and women when cross 30, they start losing density in their bones and their bones start becoming fragile. I designed this sun salutation so that you can tone your joints and you can make your bones stronger. And one more thing I want to make it clear to you all. If you have been practicing flexibility based asanas a lot, like you are working on flexibility only and you are not working on other aspect of yoga where you have to work on your stamina, strength, body beautification, balance, then it is also not good for your body. Because if you will only focus on flexibility of your body and you will extra stretch and extra pressurize your bones and your joints, then it may cause osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a medical condition in which your bones reconstruction process becomes slower, and you have to be very aware about the asanas you are doing. So only doing flexibility based asanas, bending your body to extreme level, is not yoga. With flexibility you also need to keep strength based asanas, stamina based asanas, and balance based asanas and rhythm based asanas in consideration. Like, if you will not focus on a strength based asana, then how will you be able to contract your muscles and make your joints stronger? If you want practice stamina based asanas or stamina based yoga practice, then how will you be sure that your heart is healthy and your lungs are working properly, your spine is safe, your liver, your kidneys, your internal system is working properly? If you will not work on balance based asanas as as uh, as much as you practice flexibility based asanas, if you won't pay that much attention to balance based asanas, then how will you make sure that your left body part and right body parts are in proper sync, and whenever they need to coordinate with each other, they can coordinate properly? How will you come to know if your Surinari, the heat and cold, is properly balanced? How will you come to know that your inner and outer body coordination is proper? How will you come to know if your upper and lower body part is in proper coordination? So everything is important. Just focusing on flexibility based asana does not make you complete yoga performer. You flexibility, if you calculate it with mathematics aspect, flexibility, strength, stamina, balance, and rhythm, that is called body beautification, these are the 5 things you need to cover in yoga practice. So flexibility is just a 20% of it. So flexibility is just 20% of asanas, and asana is only 10 to 12% of complete yoga practice. It means that the flexibility based asana you are practicing is not even 1% of the yoga, because yoga is very vast. Yoga is not only performing asanas, yoga is breathing discipline, yoga is meditation, yoga is concentration based exercises, yoga is mudra, yoga is meditation, and yoga is hatha yoga. So there are so many things all together. So please don't only focus on flexibility based asana, but also give importance to other aspect of asanas also. So this is the reason that I design these two sun salutation, one was for toning your muscles and another one was for making your joints and bones stronger. When I was doing research in sun salutation, so I observed all these three sun salutation. The one that was designed by respected Bhavan Rao Srinivas Rao Pant Prajapati in 1928, and the two sun salutation that I designed, one was for muscles and joints. There was something missing in all these three sun salutations. Now let me tell you what these elements those are missing in these sun salutations. Before that, I take you to a journey. Just imagine and just think about it, that when you born and till the time somebody dies, like since the birth till the death of a person, which are the most common body movements and body postures every human performs? Now let me tell you. When we take birth, we find ourselves in lying down position. Then when we grow up, we start crawling. Then we start walking. We stand on our feet and then we start walking. So lying on your back, crawling, standing, walking, then sitting on chair or sitting on floor. And when you lie down, sometimes you lie down on your back, that is called supine position. Sometimes you lie down on your belly, that is called prone position. Sometimes you take right turn, sometimes you take left turn. So these are the very common body movements and body postures every human performs. We sit, we stand, we lie down, we walk. And now I take you to all these three. First, I'll take you to the modern sun salutation, that 12 steps of sun salutation. In this sun salutation, and even in my two sun salutation that I designed, one was for muscles and another one was for joints, you can see standing position, you can see lying down on your belly, that is called prone position, but you don't see sit-in position, you don't see lying on your back position, that is called supine position. So something was missing even in my sun salutations and the modern sun salutation that everyone is practicing. So I did another research and then I designed the third sun salutation. That sun salutation, I call it sun salutation for balance. In this sun salutation, I included everything. In this sun salutation, you started with the standing position, then you go to the sitting position, then you lie down on your back, that is called supine position, then you turn around from right side, then you go to the prone position, then again you come back to the sitting position, then you go to the standing position, then when you do it, repeat it twice, then you turn from left side, and then this way the third sun salutation that I designed, it includes everything. So when the next video onwards, I will be showing you all these three sun salutations, then I'll describe you how I design these three sun salutations. So this is the complete story and complete description about the sun salutation. I told you about the ancient aspect and the modern aspect of sun salutation, and then I also told you about the sun salutation I have designed. And yeah, let me tell you one more thing, that even in our ancient religious books like Ghiran Sanhita or Shiv Sanhita, Yoga Shastram or Hatha Yoga Upanishad, Hatha Yoga Pradipika or Yoga Upanishad, or in Rig Veda, the modern sun salutation or these movements are not mentioned. So this thing also proves that this is modern sun salutation. It has nothing to do with ancient history, because some people they say that god Hanumanji used to perform these 12 set of asanas as a sun salutation. So please, Hanumanji has nothing to do with this sun salutation, because it is hardly 100 years back. And from next video onwards, I'll perform these 3 sun salutations, and then I'll tell you who should practice with sun salutation. Like if you are ectomorph, they mostly suffer from joint disorder, so they should practice the sun salutation for toning their joints. And if you are a mesomorph, they are very fast, they are very short tempered. These are some characteristics of them. If you want to know more about them, you can watch my videos. So they should practice sun salutation for balance. And if you are hefty, you are obese, you are big with your body frame, then you should practice sun salutation for tone in your muscles. So in next video onwards, I'll perform these sun salutations, and then I'll tell you how you can practice them. So this is enough for today's video. Thank you.